Please turn your attention to the main stage. We invite Rabbi Josh Ratner of Pasadena Jewish Temple and Rabbi Daniel Sher of Kehillat Israel to offer a blessing.
Good evening. On January 7th, 2024, our community, the Pasadena Jewish Temple and Center, suffered a devastating loss from the Eaton fire. Our spiritual home since 1941, the place where generation after generation of congregants have prayed, studied, and connected with one another, was completely destroyed, along with the homes of dozens of congregants and the displacement of many more. But our response to the fire and its impact on our community has been nothing short of extraordinary. Even without a building, our congregation continued to show up for one another, to daven together, and to support those in need. PJTC never has been defined by our walls. We are defined by the values that have sustained us for generations. Our vibrancy, our compassion, our resilience, and our commitment to one another. Our crisis also contains within it the seeds of a rebirth that we are committed to nurture, cultivate, and grow. As we prepare to rebuild at the site of our former location, we see an opportunity to take the best of what was and to combine that with what we most need for the future, creating a foundation for long-term success and prosperity. We are so grateful for all the support we have received, including from many of your organizations. And we go forth with hope and resolve, knowing that someday soon, PJTC will once again be a Makom Kadosh, a physical place of holiness.
There is a story in Talmud, Bava Batra 73b, don't have to look it up, that I keep coming back to when thinking about the fires. Rabbi Bar Chana is at sea when he and the other travelers see a spot that appears to be an island. They disembark, they make a fire, they cook, they settle in, convinced they have found solid ground. And then the island moves. Because it was never an island at all, but rather a giant fish, so vast that it fooled them completely. This is real, I didn't make this up. And suddenly, their ship, rocky as it had it not been close, they would have drowned with no refuge. That's what the fires have felt like at times. You reach for something familiar and it's no longer there. You look for solid ground only to find ash. Everything you thought was fixed turns over beneath you. We couldn't tell time. We didn't worry about how we dressed. I picked up the phone at 2 a.m. for congregants, seeing nothing wrong with it. We found each other crying in the underwear aisle at Target. We walked around for weeks where any small reminder would put you back in a head fog. And meanwhile, the phones started ringing. Emails, texts, calls from people all across the Jewish world, all over Jewish California. Many of you in this very room reached out to me and to our community personally. You didn't wait to be asked how you could help, you just simply showed up. The ship was close. You were our ship. We lost a great deal in the fire, but we're a community that shows up. We're a people who reach out to one another, and I am proud to say that this Friday night, Kehillat Israel reopens its doors in the Palisades for the first day. To once again gather as a community and to hold community in all of its sacred forms. So I'm a rabbi. I want to end with one more tiny teaching. Rabbi Akiva and his friends are walking into Rome when they hear a roar from the great city far away, and the sages, they all start weeping, and Rabbi Akiva starts laughing. And they ask, how can you laugh? And he says, well, if this is what God gives to those who anger God, how much more is God going to give to those who show God's will with love and ethics and chesed? If this is what our community had been given in its hardest moments, a community like this to be surrounded by in this room. How much more awaits us when all of us do the sacred work that we're gathered to do here tonight. Thank you. And now, like all good community does, we break bread together, we gather together, so let's all say Motzi together.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz.